Okay. Yo, Fallout 3 was such a fucking amazing ass show. I can speak for a lot of diehard fans. Yo, this was a good adaptation for Fallout, man. For video games, man. Like, yo, we are on a fucking roll. We had Mario, we had Sonic, we had The Last of Us. Even though I know a few people who don't like The Last of Us, but personally, I think it was a good adaptation. What else we got? There's so much shit going on, but we here to talk about Fallout. Fallout was a great show. Yo, I think they got everything right. And you know what's kind of crazy though? When I was watching it, yo, I'm going a little too into it, man. I'm going balls deep, and I don't even know your names. So, hello, guys. My name is Omar Richards, and welcome to the video. Yo, if you haven't seen any of my videos, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I do more shit like this. Okay, back to the video. Okay, so yeah, Fallout was just such an amazing ass show. To be honest, I was just kind of just like really taking a step back. That was just like how much thought and effort they were like, yo, we're really gonna put our time into this, because they could have been janky with it and been like, yo, fuck you, this could be a adaptation of 3, 4, New Vegas, 1, 2, like it could have been any of those games. But the fact that they were saying, no, we're gonna take random characters and just put them in the world of Fallout, and if you know the games, if you don't know the games, we're just thrown into a world where it's a post-apocalyptic world, and we're just gonna get you up to speed. And I was just like, yo, this was really, really good. So I'm gonna go full spoilers into this thing, because I don't think there's any way for me as a fan to not spoil this. So if you are here to watch a kind of like a review, it's not a review, I'm just ranting. So this is gonna be a full spoiler from the games to the shows to everything, man. So yeah, you have been warned. So when this show starts off, I was kind of like, what are they gonna tell? Because I watched the trailers and I was like, okay, cool, but I really didn't know what to expect from it. So when it started off with our character Lucy, I was kind of like, okay, so she's our Fallout character, our Fallout 3 character. And granted, they actually did end up doing the Fallout 3 and 4 and New Vegas, like that whole entire conglomeration of things. They just mesh it all together, and I loved all the like all the story points. Like, if you knew the games, you'd be like, oh, that's from 3, that's from 4, that's from New Vegas. My brother, who played number 1, he was like, yo, that's from Fallout 1, bro. And then he's like, yo, they're taking elements from Fallout 1, bro. They were like, when they lost their fusion core, they're like, yo, this is literally how Fallout 1 started, bro. Like, you have to get sent out to go find a fusion core. And then Fallout 3, they kind of did the same exact thing. Like, like everybody in the everybody in the Fallout in the vault. So we have our character Lucy, who is from Vault 33, and in Vault 33 basically they have this whole entire motto is that they're gonna repopulate the world, but they have a interconnected chain between Vault 31, 32, and 33, where they're gonna repopulate the world. That is their mission. So granted, Lucy tries to repopulate the world, so instantly we get into her sex scene with her. I was like, whoa, what is this going on? My mom was like, I'm not watching this dumb shit. I was like, okay, mom, bye. But then after that, though, yeah, so she's basically our Fallout 3 character, bro, and basically trying to find out, who is basically like, I gotta go find my dad. In Fallout 3, we had Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson was our dad in Fallout 3, and then they're kind of like, yo, where's our dad? And us as the lone wanderer, we have to go out and go find our dad. If you play Fallout 3 like your boy did y'all really have a companion with you, or y'all were really trying to like be immersive in and try to be the real lone wanderer? Because your boy was the lone wanderer the whole way through. Only time I had a companion was the very end, which was Strong, and the Brotherhood of Steel chick with me. And then I sent her in there and I was like, you gonna kill yourself because I got more game to play. But granted though, she was our Fallout 3 protagonist and Fallout 4 protagonist, and I was kind of like, okay, interesting. And you can kind of tell, like, when you're watching it, like, this is supposed to be for people who haven't, who don't know the source material. We are her. And I think that's why it was such a cool thing for people who don't know the show, can watch it from her lens of view, and people like us who actually know the video games and know the lore and know that, okay, the bombs dropped, and basically that we're at war and we're people got mutated. We are in the fucking apocalypse. Like, we know this shit as us fans, And I played every single game except for 1 and 2, but I pretty much played 3, New Vegas, and 4. And I think for those base games that I played, I think I can say I'm a fan. And 76, I played 76. Ooh, ooh, duh. I played 76, but 76 is ongoing, so it's like you play that when you play that. But granted, I played every single game, and yeah, man, Fallout 3, when it comes to like us introducing us to the world, it has it to the T. Now we get into the other perspective, which personally I think is one of my favorite characters, which was Max. Max was so fucking weird, and I fucking love this dude because this dude had such a hero complex that he was like kind of living his Iron Man ways, which I was kind of like, yo, this is kind of me if I was like in one of those suits. I was like, ooh, like flying in the air, trying to be a superhero, like Hulk citizen, like kind of shit like that. I would have been like, that would have been me. That's literally what I was doing in Fallout 4, bro. Like no cap, bro. Like I was doing that shit. And I really, really liked his character, that he was kind of like the tragic hero in the sense, like he was born in the apocalypse. He was kind of like saw the hardship in it, and then like there's like a funny scene with him and Lucy when they're together, and she's like, "You want to have sex?" Because if you saw like in the first episode, like she had sex, and so she's like, "You want to have sex?" And he's like, what do you mean? And she's like, yo, kind of like, like kind of explain to him what the birds and the bees are, and he could clearly tell he's never been in contact with a woman, and that shit was fucking hilarious. And the fact that he was like trying to see how her world was, and she was trying to see how his world was when they were together, it was very interesting. I really liked their dynamic, and my brother pointed out and saying like, they're both weirdos, into the sense like, it would make sense like when they crash and see each other for the first time, it's like love at first sight type of nonsense. And I was kind of like, oh, okay. And then every time something funny would happen, and when Max had to get his power fusion because his power armor shuts down. And it made us laugh because he was like, he doesn't have the perk skill, the persuasion skill. Like he needs to level up, and then he sells his tooth to go get a power core. I thought that shit was fucking hilarious. Like it was like decline. The person's like, get out of here. Or like when Lucy does the same thing too. Like she's trying to talk to someone, and they're like, get out of here. It's like persuasion perk, not in like not, it's not canon. Like that's not gonna happen. But then we got our third main character, Howard. Cooper Howard, who I think is like a play on Todd Howard, the creator of, well, not creator, but the head of Bethesda right now. But I swear to God, I think the dude is really interesting as a character. Like you see him in the war. I mean, yeah, he was in the war, and then you see him post-war, then you see him when he's living as a ghoul, and to the point I was like, yo, I kind of want to see more before the war. Like I was very interested to see, like his wife was the one, like playing all 3 games, like his wife is the one that called the bombs and basically nuked the world for 200 years, and it's the reason why we're living like this, the reason why we have all the events in 1, 2, 3, New Vegas, 4, and 76. Like we have all of that because of her. Like that was some interesting stuff as fans to know that was happening. But when I was watching the show, I was like, yo, they're giving so much lore that like when the shit was going on, I was like, yo, I was like, they're really diving into the lore. And then like out of all things, we see Mr. House. Mr. House, out of all people, was in it though. That I kind of was like, interesting. Cause think about it like this, Mr. House, for me, I killed him in the game, so when I saw him alive, it made sense. I was like, okay, you can see him pre-war, so you can see what he looks like as a human instead of him as a fucking Jarvis. Like, come on, bro. But it was amazing though. And then the creatures, I ain't even talked about the creatures. The creatures, man. Like, bro, I forgot the name of the bear, bro, but we see one of the most powerful creatures. I was waiting for the Deathclaw, man. The Deathclaw almost made it at the very end. It made it like its skull though. I was very excited though. I was like, oh, we're gonna get the Deathclaw, but the Deathclaws are like super powerful. I don't even think not a lot of people could kill it, bro. And I struggle killing it, bro. In all the games, bro. But yeah, like the creatures was crazy. Then we had like a underwater creature that kind of looked like one of the centaurs. I think that's what they're called in Fallout 3. But I'm mispronouncing it though. But yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. But it's one of those creatures that you kind of see how it's made because of one of the vaults. Vault 4, we got to see Vault 4. And I was kind of like, oh, so Vault 4 are genetic, they do genetic experiments. And that shit was just fucking wild, bro. To see, like, that's the crazy thing. Like, you see other shit from other vaults, bro. And what their purpose were to do. And the wacky experiments that they do in Fallout. Like, if you guys play Fallout, you would know the wacky experiments that go on, so that you would know that, oh, shit like this happens in Fallout. Hence why I didn't bat an eye when this chick gave birth to fish creatures. I didn't bat an eye on that, because I was like, you know what, we have super mutants, we have Goliaths, we have werewolves, we have cryptics, all in the goddamn Fallout universe. So why would I bat an eye? It was just kind of disgusting just to see, like, oh, that's nasty, why that shit's coming out of her, bro. But either way, it was amazing, bro. Like, this show was really good. Cooper and his family was very interesting. I'd like to see more about that for the next season. Him as a ghoul, and seeing him not want to turn and want to, like kind of like Lucy was like, why do you want to hold on? And it's just like, because he just wants to hold on to his humanity. Like, that's the only thing he has left. And I kind of thought that was kind of interesting about the character Cooper. And Max having his hero complex. Basically saying like, oh, I want to do this, but he's not, like, I'm not heroic enough to do this. And then kind of just has this dynamic, like, kind of just like this, like I said, in this hero complex. Lucy kind of just being this shelter girl who's kind of like, it's the vault way or no way. And then the world's kind of like, look at the chick, look at this chick right here, bro. Like, she really thinks the vault way is crazy. Then she has to learn to adapt to the vault way, to the outside world way, to the wasteland. And you kind of see that kind of like, you know, she's naive, but she's not borderline stupid. Like, when you see her doing stupid things, you're kind of like, okay, that's understandable, but she's not totally defenseless. Like, she's not the naive girl that's getting, you know, kidnapped every 5 seconds. You're like, bro, come on. Like, no, she's actually fighting. She fights. She shoots. She's actually, you know, is capable of handling herself in the wasteland, which is like that are Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 protagonists. And I was like, okay, that's cool. And then Max would be kind of like our Fallout New Vegas character, but again, okay, now talking about Fallout New Vegas. Fallout New Vegas has so many good references. Like, you literally get to see New Vegas at the very end of the goddamn fucking show. Holy shit. We had New Vegas, man. New Vegas, bro, was like crazy. And again, we get to see the courier outfit. We get to see couriers that are not us. Now, this is what I say that's going to happen at the end. This is my theory. So, now that we've seen Hank, Lucy's dad, pretty much go to New Vegas, I'm kind of sitting here thinking like, yo, are they gonna mention our New Vegas character? Because Lone Wanderer, they already said that if you played the game, you would know this motherfucker got sent up to outer space. Fallout 4 protagonist, like I said, it depends, whatever the fuck you chose. And then you have Fallout New Vegas again. For me, I don't remember what I did in Fallout 4, but in Fallout New Vegas, I took over Mr. House's thing. I killed him. I Andrew Ryan'd him. I even got the trophy when I fucking bashed that man. But yeah, man, like what are they gonna say there? Are they gonna say like, yo, like, you know, our Mr. House died, our other person ran away, so I'm running it until the time being? That could have been like, oh shit, so like, our character became that person. But granted, we will have to see when it comes to the new season, because I was very excited though when I saw this, like to the point that I was kind of like, yo, they're doing it. This show did everything. The CGI was good, only except for one. And if you guys know, it's only when they had to de-age my man Hank's face, bro. I was kind of like, yo, like, all the budget went to the land, to the power arbor, to all the explosion, but couldn't go to the face, bro. I was like, all right, it is what it is, man. But I thoroughly enjoyed the show. I really, really cannot wait for season 2. I even think this might be better than The Last of Us. I never even watched Halo, and that's another one I meant to say. I never even watched Halo. I never played Halo like that, so I have no skin in the game for that one, because I've only played Halo Reach and Halo 1. And I was kind of like, So I'm going to have to get back into that a little bit later on in life. But, yeah, so for those other stuff, but like, I think Last of Us was a good adaptation. Oh, Uncharted was another one. So I never got to that one. Uncharted was another one that I said, source material wise, a 4 out of 10. I didn't think that shit had nothing to do with Uncharted. Like, Tom Holland's a good actor, but that dude was not Nathan Drake. Mark Wahlberg was not even fucking Sully. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. But for a movie, I give it a 7 out of 10. Like, if you didn't know Uncharted, like, you would think it's a good movie. And I thought it was an entertaining movie. Just as the source material, 4 out of 10. Last of Us, I was kind of like, 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 they got it. I was like, yeah. It's like, I can't complain. It's nothing to complain about. I was like, okay. Like, but, like I said, it was just a little bit boring. A lot of talking on Last of Us. But Fallout, even when it was talking, like, there was so much stuff going on. Even the music choices, they got all the music choices to the T, man. Like, all the music from the game was in there. I like every time, like, when they were walking in the wasteland, I was like, yo, this is like walking in the wasteland. When you got your radio, and then even got the Pip-Boy stuff. And the funny thing about the Pip-Boy, I was talking to my brother, I was like, I thought the Pip-Boy would be like kind of like I don't know, some of y'all know Martin Mystery, but like Martin Mystery would be kind of like he'll press the button and then it'll come up and then he'll just take it and grab it. I thought it would be like that, like, oh, here we go, here's the gun, let me get the gun, boom, 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 or like, let me get the knife, just like I thought it was gonna be like that, but nah, it was never like that. It was kind of just like, just to check your stats, like, okay, am I healthy, am I good? And then again, like when she had to drink water, like you hear like the radiation in the Pip-Boy going off, and I was like, oh, this is just like the game that she drunk and then got rad poisoned and she had to get the rad poison radiation off. I was like, yo, this shit is crazy. Then all here's my brother says she don't got the metal belly. I was like, oh shit, yeah, because she don't got that perk yet. And I was like, yo, we just like riffing because it's just like the so much shit that you would know if you played the game. You would know, like, but otherwise, you know, it's still cool. It's still a cool show, and I recommend it. Like, even if you never played the game, they put you in it, and I love the fact that they just put you in it. Like, yo, here's a show in Apocalypse. You don't even gotta play the video games, but this is a cool show called Fallout, and I am very excited for this show to even exist. Like, I had no expectations for it. Yo, like, even I gotta get on that show one day, bro. Like, I'm here ranting, man. I gotta get on the show. I want to be like a raider. I want to at least have a part to get killed by one of the Brotherhood Steel members, or I want to be an Enclave member. Yeah, let me be an Enclave nigga, bro. I want to be like one of the faction members. Like, I want to have like a big party and be like, you were part of the Enclave, and then I'm in the suit and everything. I'm like. That'd be hard, though. That'd be hard, bro. But anyway, a nigga can dream. But I have to just say, though, Fallout was an amazing show. Definitely check it out, man. But, yo, if you like my rant, man, if you want to tell me more about Fallout, because I definitely know about Fallout, but tell me about your opinion about Fallout, the games or the TV show, and down in the comments below. But, yo, like always, man, if you like what you see, I'll see you in the next video. All right. Peace out.